We use a program called HighNote. It's about $30 a month. I'll have a link beneath. And yeah, it's a referral link and I get paid a little bit from it. So there's the full disclosure. So I use this program and for a couple of reasons. So number one, it's easy to look at. I'm all about simplification this year. I find that too many people went so complicated and now they don't know where they are or what's going on. So when we're conveying knowledge about an area and we're previewing an area and we're learning about it, this is the same report that we give our clients on a week-to-week basis. So whenever I'm previewing something to learn about it before I have a listing presentation, for example, or when I want to learn a new market, I go and find all the exact same information that I'm going to give our clients anyways. Doesn't that make sense? So I all these are standardized. Once you make one, you duplicate it, and that's it. It's over. So the first thing that we do is we put our actual client's name here, and for the purpose of this one, we don't. But generally speaking, we have the first thing is called Watch Me First, and it's a video, just like you saw before, with a dub video, with a make it big, with their name, explaining what's going on. Generally, that's all they watch. Now, for the purpose of this, I don't want to show you guys that, so I can show you the kind of information that we put. So first of all, we define what the area is that we are researching or that we are communicating about. In this case, it's an area in Toronto called Waterfront Community CO8. And this, we are doing one-bedroom research. So I'm going to see how many one-bedroom competitors are on the market, and I'm actually going to put a link to it so that our client can open that link and say, okay, these guys are showing me real information. They're not trying to sell me something. They're consulting with me, right? The market is the message. We are just the messengers. So then I'm going to show what's recently sold. Everyone thinks their unit is better or their property is better until they see what's recently sold. Of course, we're going to show people what came onto the market in the last week. These are the 14 one-bedroom condos that came on the market last week. Then we get a little deeper. We get into the average days on market. So people can start to understand that things aren't happening overnight anymore. Or are they happening overnight and we have to move fast? Then I'm going to find out what the average rent is. So that they know generally that we give them two options. Hey, you can rent the property, you can buy it, or if it's an investor, hey, this is what it would rent for on average. We want to give the most information possible. Then of course we're going to do the market trends. Prices are up or down this much. The days of market are up or down this much. Inventory is up or down this much. To build the full picture. And at the very bottom, which no one ever gets to, we put our ego stuff. A link to our website, a link to our Google reviews, and this is how we learn areas. This is the same with residential properties. It's the same with condos. And what you got to do is you got to go out there, you got to preview them, and you got to be able to build this kind of information. And once you build a package like this, now you can communicate properly. And if you're doing this every week for a different area or the same area, you're going to become the market expert in that area.